Okay. So we are looking at a factor which is irreducible quadratic factors in the denominator. Okay, irreducible quadratic factors in the denominator. For example, if the fraction is written as ax plus b over ax square plus bx plus c, it can be written as ax plus b over ax square plus bx plus c. Now, what will be a practical example of this? Let's have a look. For example, if the function is given 2x plus 6 divided by 2x plus 1 over x square plus 1. So how we will be writing it in partial fractions? It can be written as a over 2x plus 1. But since there is a power of square, that is a quadratic, and we know that when a quadratic comes, so the other power becomes ax plus b, the numerator becomes ax plus b. So it can be written as bx plus c upon x square plus 1. Now again doing the same thing, taking LCM, so it becomes a plus bx plus c into 2x plus 1 divided by 2x plus 1 into x square plus 1. Solving it further, we are left with 2x plus 6 is equals to a x square plus 1 plus bx plus c into 2x plus 1. Now we can either equate them. Further, it can be written as a plus 2b, simplifying them further, x square plus b plus 2c x plus a plus c is equals to 2x plus 6. Since there is no coefficient of 2x square over here, so we can equate it directly. We can say a plus 2b is equals to 0. So a is equals to minus 2b. Similarly, for the other part, we can equate the x form, that is b plus 2c. b plus 2c is equals to 2x or 2. X is equals to 2x, x and x is cancelled. And the equation becomes a b plus 2c is equals to 2. And the next equation that would be this third, a plus c is equals to 6. So a plus c is equals to 6. Now using substitution, this contains a and c, right? So we can either substitute minus 2b plus c is equals to 6, and this is b plus 2c is equals to 2. Either we can use substitution method or we can use the elimination method. We will be using the elimination method over here, and this equation becomes, if I multiply it by 2, so it becomes minus 4b plus 2c is equals to 12, and this becomes 2c plus b minus minus minus, so it becomes minus 5b, this is cancelled, is equals to 10, b is equals to minus 2. Now since a is equals to minus 2b, a is equals to minus 2 into minus 2, a is equals to, now in the third equation, this is a plus c is equals to 6. So since a is 4, so 4 plus c is equals to 6. C is equals to 6 minus 4, that is equivalent to. So now we have all the values. We have c, we have a, b and c. So what we will be doing, we will be just plugging in the values. So 2x plus 6 upon 2x plus 1 upon x square plus 1 can be written as 4 over 2x plus 1 minus 2x over x square plus 1. I hope that it's clear. Now going further, we will be looking at another method that is known as the cover-up method. Now what happens in the cover-up method? we plug in different values. For example, if I say that x minus 2 upon x plus 3 and x minus 4. So, since we can solve it further by using another method, that is the cover up method. In cover up, we plug in the values of the other denominator, x value, and then find the answer. And then we find the answer. For example, x minus 2 over x plus 3 into x minus 4 is equals to a over x plus 3 plus b over x minus 4. Now in the cover up method, what we do, we basically, if we want to equate for a, then we will be putting the value of a. For example, if I would have taken the happened, it would be a x minus 4, and substituting the value of x is equals to minus 3, x is equals to minus 3, I would have solved it like this. So a x minus 4 is equals to x minus 2, a is equals to x minus 2 divided by x minus 4, taking the value of minus 3 in it. So a becomes minus 3 minus 2, it becomes minus 5, and minus 3 minus 4 becomes minus 7. So after equating value, a becomes 5 over 7 is equals to x minus 2. Substituting the value, sorry, b, it is x minus 4. B is x minus 4 is equals to x minus 2. Substituting the value of x is equals to 4. When this is done, so it can be written as minus 2 over x minus 4. This is, when we took the LCM, it becomes x plus 3. When we took the LCM over here, this is being multiplied with x minus 4, the other is being multiplied, b is being multiplied with x plus 3 in order to take the LCM. So this is x plus 3 divided by x plus 3, substituting the value of x minus 4. So 4 minus 2 over 4 plus 3. So the final answer of B is coming 2 over 7. Okay. So now we have all the values. So this is basically similar, like looking at f of x, this function, and solving b is equals to f of 4 with the factor covered up. That's why it is known as covered up method. This is the easier part, right? In the covered up method. For example, if we have repeated roots, I am writing the equation dx divided by x plus 2, x minus 2 square. So we all know that it can be written as a over x plus 2 plus b over x minus 2 plus c over x minus 2 square. Why I have written x minus 2 square and x minus 2 separately? Why I have done this? Now what we will be doing, after taking the LCM, left with, if you want to find a could be directly found when we put, a can be found when we put the value of x is equals to minus 2. Similarly, c can be directly found when we put value of x is equals to 2. Is equals to f of minus 2 is equals to b into minus 2 upon this, when a would have been multiplied with what? A would have been multiplied with x minus 2 square. So dividing it, in order to solve for a, we would be doing minus 2 whole square. We are getting a value minus 6 divided by minus 4 the whole square, that is 16. So we are getting a value of minus 3 over 8. Finding c would have been multiplied with x plus 2. This is equivalent to 3x, and substituting the value of x is equal to 2 in the equation. So c x plus 2 is equals to 3 into 2. So, and this if I would have replaced 2 over here as well. So c is equals to 6 over 4, that is 3 over. How to find b? In order to find b, we have to partial fractions throughout by denominator. So if I have multiplied it, it would be 3x into a x minus 2 square plus and x minus 2 plus c into x plus 2. And again, looking at, in order not to make, what we have to do, we have to find a number that doesn't make this b 0, not 0, right? Because we have to find this. Others can be 0 but not this, right? What we will be doing, we will be putting the value x is equals to 0. When we would do this, we know the value of a, so it becomes minus 3 over 8 into 4 minus 4b plus 3 over 2 into y2, because 0 plus 2 is 2. Further, we are getting 4b is equals to 3 over 2. B is equals to 3 over 2. And b then becomes 3 over 8. Because 3x minus 3 can be written as minus 3 becomes 0. This becomes what? Minus half. And this becomes plus 3. Okay, this becomes minus half, this becomes plus 3. So check it further. Then looking at over here, I hope that you guys have got it correctly, right? Did you get the answer correctly? Okay, so b is 3 over 8 then. So writing it further in the form minus 3 over 8 x plus 2 plus 3 over 8 x minus 2 x minus 2 square. Okay. Now this is solved using the cover-up method. Right. So in today's class, what we have discussed, we started off factors in the denominator. We looked at a quadratic factor in the denominator and how we will be converting it into a partial fraction. Then we looked at another thing, right? It becomes ax plus b. And then we solved an example of x square plus 1. After doing this, often tend to make mistakes in it. Because of the calculations, we tend to make mistakes. Okay. Now, only one part in partial fractions is left, and that is improper partial fractions, right? Of improper fractions. Okay. Before that, we also did this thing. Huh? We also covered shortcut. It is considered a shortcut, but like if you are not fully sure of using it, you can just do it directly, right? Don't add in the exams due to this. And after cover-up method, we also looked at a tough example of a cover-up method when there are 3 variables involved, A, B, and C. And after solving this, we can just look at one example, easier question, for example, that would be helpful for us. For example, if the question is 15x minus 11 over 5x square minus 3x cubed. So how we will solve this? It will be written as 15x, so it becomes 5 minus 3x, right? And then this expression square 5 minus 3x. Now this expression can be written as how? As a, but there is 15x in the numerator as well, right? So looking at it in that sense as well, so we can write it a over x b over x square. Why? Because whenever there is a quadratic function, we write two values, right? First without the power, then with the power, and then we write c over 5 minus 3x.